So, last time we left off, you guys found the bounty you were looking for, and one hell of a fight ensued in the back alley. Some hard hits were thrown, but you eventually came out victorious with your mark alive and in tow. What do you do?
Take him back to the ship.
Okay. So, if I remember correctly, the people to turn him into are on the planet. So it's more of a just go up a few levels to turn him in.
Even better.
No space fuel wasted that way.
Good.
And sure enough, you managed to turn him in alive with no issues. Getting the full 60K credits for bringing him in alive.
Woohoo!
Yes.
And on top of that, you guys are also given a. The group is given a generic bounty hunting license, allowing you to go on other potential bounty hunting missions
Wow, nice.
within this part of the game world.
Who knew that we needed a license?
Honestly, I didn't until I started playing Red Dead Redemption.
Good thing we weren't penalized for this one.
This one was the test to see if you could do it in the first place.
There we go.
So, with a newly found extra 60K in hand, what do you guys want to do? Galaxy is currently yours.
All right, hold on. I'll make my notes. Well, we make our way back to the ship.
Okay.
And we look up the other. So there's 12,000 each, guys. All right. We look up the other quest.
Uh, well,
The mining company.
right.
The mining one.
I mean, in terms of things to do, there is that. You guys got the coordinates to a potential base you want to check out. There's still a potential turn in for actually taking out the necromancers.
The coordinates. What were the coordinates to? What base?
The supposedly the base to the group that included the silver people. You know, the guys who messed you guys up clearing out Navarro's castle.
Right.
That's another thing. Could I check in on that?
Yeah, next time you're at World Origin or in the area, you can probably get in
Sure.
contact with Nook, with the Nook and
All
Co.
Yeah.
Colin, can you roll me 2 D100s, please?
2 D100s
Yes.
on it. All right. You want them privately, or does it not matter?
Doesn't matter.
All right. First one is a 24.
Okay.
Second one is an 83.
Thank you.
Yup. So, what's the idea there, guys? Any strong opinions on where you want to go next?
I would be interested in a mining company since I have no idea about the silver people and the necromancers, really.
Well, we can't do anything with the necromancers, really. Not yet, at least. We're kind of in an agreement right now with them, and I want to keep that right now. So, uh, either do the mining, or we do the check out the base with the silver guys. I think I'd rather do the mining.
That works for me.
Panook,
Alrighty.
Yes, what's that?
any input on what we do next?
No, I'm adding my money. I'm sorry, I'm counting it. Punic is not really. Yeah, I don't have any particular. You know, if Panook was a proper tech wizard, he'd be like, let's go find things so they could build something. But, you know, Panook's pretty content to work on the ship. So he doesn't have a motivation right now, per se. He doesn't want to own a castle at like 11th level or anything like that. You know what I mean?
What?
How about a giant sandcrawler?
No, it's not his thing. Then you have to. Panook looks at it like, yes, but then you have to put up with all the Jawas that live inside. He's like much happier with you guys than his own people. I mean, the sandcrawler itself is cool, but, you know, also fundamentally less useful in Panook's eyes, you know.
I've never until now, I've never imagined a Jawa looking at a giant group of other Jawas and just going, ugh, Jawas.
That's pretty much what he's doing, yeah. Yep.
Black sheep of the family.
You could just imagine Jawas having like, really huge families and like lots of arguments with each other. It'd be like the worst Thanksgiving every day.
Yeah.
I'm actually just looking at his character sheet here. Welcome. What happened here? Oh, I opened a bunch of stuff. Usually Pinook's like right there, to open, but like today his character sheet is buried.
I mean, with 12,000 credit deeds, you guys can go back to World Origin and rip through the deck of many things.
No,
Almost
please stop bringing it up.
almost guarantee yourself some wishes that way.
I mean, I am thinking about a new character idea.
Well, there
Oh
you
my
go.
god, another one?
That's how you get rid of unwanted characters.
Yeah.
Or wanted. Either one works.
And we've had some pretty epic things. We have a castle, technically. It's just not Pinook's per se, but he's happy to just help along with it.
I mean, my home is your home.
He'll help boss servants around. That's kind of his point, isn't it?
Well, it's up to you guys. You guys want to go shopping? You want to go?
If we went shopping, I don't really know what I would need. I already have 3 items attuned.
Pick up more
Nice.
consumables, maybe higher level consumables.
Yeah.
Maybe after the mining company, we can stop back.
Okay. Well, if you're all in agreement to go and investigate the mining job, then let's do it.
All right.
So, you plug in some coordinates to go to the headquarters of the miscellaneous metal mining company is what we named it. The MMMC. And when you get there, I'd say, I don't know, average 4 fuel to get there.
Okay.
I've tried looking up how the fuel works and I always forget. So, the random number 4. You actually find that the headquarters is a very large space station orbiting this large, barren looking planet.
Does the planet have a name?
That you know of? No.
Not coming up on any of the star charts?
Nope. The Star Search is simply labeling this location as the Miscellaneous Metal Mining Company. So, you, uh, I guess request the board or get in contact, hail them maybe? I don't know.
We as we approach, we hail them.
Alright.
Miscellaneous Metal Mining Company. This is. Ugh. Hold on. This is the Bifrost. Requesting permission to dock.
Permission granted. Please head over to docking bay number 6, and you see
Okay.
some blast shields open.
Okay. So we go to docking bay number 6. And Heimdall, set us down.
All right. You land in the docking bay. It's relatively empty, but eventually a small floating robot comes to point you the direction as to where you are wanted to go.
Okay.
Following that, said robot takes you to a conference-like room. Large table, many seats, with a big screen on one wall. Taking a seat or standing, your choice. Eventually, the screen turns on, and you can see the face of this half mechanical, half dwarf looking fella. You're not actually in like a video call with this fella. It's just a pre-recorded message that largely conveys the type of job, if you are interested, that you would be fulfilling, which includes your group going down into the planet that you see nearby, along with a specialized all-terrain mining droid, and protecting it until it's filled up with materials, and then escorting it back to the HQ.
All right. Sounds simple enough.
Yeah, sounds simple enough.
Yeah, sounds doable.
That's what scares me, guys.
Do we get any specifics on what's on the planet?
In terms of like,
Life, what kind of, are there dangerous plants,
you're not given much details, but you can probably guess to dangerous life or dangerous plants. Probably yes. Just yes.
Oh, great answer.
So we just have to go down. They load us up, or we have to load it up.
In terms of the mining droid you're taking with you.
Yes.
Um,
We just have to take the mining droid down. Are they gonna load it up on the ship?
well, that's actually where an option, or where you're given an option. There are these drop pod esque vehicles that can be taken down to the surface and used to be extracted that can bring the droid with you. Or if you insist on using your own ship for your own personal reasons, the droid is quite mobile and can automatically load itself onto your ship.
How big is it? How much does it weigh?
It is 10 foot by 10 foot, four-legged minecart looking like droid. Probably off the top of my head, I don't know, a ton maybe.
Okay, so it'll easily fit in the ship.
Yeah, it's not too crazy.
But do we want to bring our ship down to an unknown planet with unknown dangers?
Says the person who likes to pull unknown cards from a deck.
But that's my own life I'm taking into my hands. I feel a little bit bad if I start pulling you guys in.
It will be noted that if you were to take the drop pod, until specifically requested, the drop pod will leave you on the planet and then pick you up when you request it to pick you up.
Yeah, I don't like that.
For the, it will take you there and then leave, waiting for you to be done, and then pick you up and then leave. Whereas your ship presumably won't leave without you, unless you specifically tell it to.
Man, I don't like either option. Is there a specific reason why the dropship doesn't stay?
Remember when you asked yourself the question about dangerous life?
Hmm,
Yes.
gotcha. I vote for my vote's for the dropship.
I don't. I vote for taking our own ship.
Yeah, I feel like that's the best option. This way, if things do go south, we always have the option to escape.
But we're also leaving it on an unknown planet. Is the problem for me.
Mm.
Good.
I mean, we've got security droids and stuff.
How many do we have?
We have one security droid. We have one assassin droid. We have 3 mechanic droids. We have 1 astromech droid and 1 computer brain.
And a car alarm.
Yeah,
This
and
is
the,
true.
Okay, ship it is.
Okay. So, upon deciding to take your own ship, you head back to the, also presumably accepting the job.
yes.
Yeah. just wanted to make sure. You get back to docking bay 6, and already waiting for you but not on your ship yet, is the mining droid, who you can see is basically awaiting your input, waiting for you to invite it onto your ship and get going.
Oh, we have to invite it, so it's a vampire mining droid.
Maybe.
Great.
Anyone have Eyes of the Grave?
Do not.
Nope.
No.
So you are all relatively unsure whether or not this droid is undead or not.
Wait, I probe its mind.
Can you probe droid minds?
No, but I could probably probe a vampire's mind.
Ooh, but what
So-
about a droid vampire?
Mm. So you're telling I'm gonna date myself. So you're telling me that this is Nos4A2?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm glad somebody laughed at that.
I did. I was on mute. That was actually pretty good.
It's the old Buzz Lightyear cartoon. If anybody remembers that.
Yep.
Okay.
So we invited on.
All right. You see it chug along into your ship's cargo bay, and then find a spot and hunker down and wait. You're also given coordinates to land for the area you will be escorting this droid through.
Okay.
Ooh, random. Did we take a long rest?
That's a good question because I am hurting. Actually, no, I'm not that bad.
Probably. I would say so.
Okay. I was just looking at my HP and I was like, wait a minute.
I mean, unless you want to go hard mode and say you didn't.
No, I'm good.
And as you guys go to set off for the mission, you are quickly reminded of the mission specifics, where the droid you have can hold up to 50,000 credits worth of material. That if you were to fill it up and bring it back is how much you'd be paid. But seeing as how it is potentially dangerous, after getting 10,000 credits worth of material, you'll be given the option to, at that point, leave. And every, basically, 10,000 credits worth of materials, that option will come back up. So, a better way to explain it is there will be 5 waves of shit being thrown at you. You can leave any time between waves. Makes
Good to
sense? Gotta do at least one wave to get paid. Alright, jumping right into it. You land the ship. You follow the droid into a large windy cave. Following it through the cave, it gives off a pretty wide light source, but otherwise the cave is dark. For all those who can't see in the dark. Oh, perfect. Oh, perfect. And you see it start to mine into the wall as it's found a deposit of materials to mine. And if I could get a perception check from the party, please.
From the party, you said, right?
Yes.
Canuck is 13.
I got a 25.
22 for me.
And perception, you said, right? 22 for me.
Okay. For the most part, you guys see just at the edge of the light emitting from the robot this weird plant question mark like growth. Almost looks like some sort of mushroom, or maybe some sort of mushroom that looks like a spider. And that's when something gets reminded. Navaroth, you get reminded of something.
Oh.
One of the last cards you pulled.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
If you take the next encounter with a monster alone, you get a level up. This might just be the opportunity, as it seems like there is one creature.
All right. I will. Do I have a minute to? Like, has it started like engaging us yet, or is it kind of just there?
Um,
Like, do I have a minute to Voltron myself with buffs?
you 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 notice that it is slowly creeping its way towards you. So a minute might be a little far fetched,
Yeah. Okay.
but
Maybe
a
a
round
round.
or two, maybe.
I can do a round or two.
Depending on if the rest of you guys want to assist or not. Whoever might want to get their hands dirty, roll initiative.
Do you think you got this?
I'll
I
just
think I
roll initiative. How about that? Which is not great anyway, but just in case. Pinnock will be an 11, if it should matter. It doesn't mean he's engaged in combat just because he's rolling initiative, right?
You only engage in combat if you decide to take a hostile action towards this creature.
Okay.
So if you just look on in horror / amazement, you're fine.
Yeah, we'll interfere if he goes down. Otherwise,
Yeah.
you got this.
Yeah. If things start looking bad, I'll let you guys know if I need help. But I'll try my best.
Okay.
And I actually rolled high of her initiative for once with a 21.
Ooh.
I've got a 17.
Okay.
Horror initiative.
Oh.
Good one.
Okay. Navaroth, you are in fact up first.
All right. So, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cast Armor of Abeloth on myself to give myself 5 temporary hit points. And actually, let me see. Can I cast that at a higher level spell slot to give myself some kind of a bonus? Where's the. Sorry, 1 second. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to cast it at a 3rd level spell slot. So that'll give me 15 temporary hit points and deal 15 psychic damage to the next thing that deals damage to me.
Oh, good to know.
And that costs a poop ton of force points. Let me just do.
Okay, for the sake of distance, we will say it is currently 40 feet away.
Okay. How fast does it seem to be moving?
You're about to find out because it goes next.
Okay. Because I can kite this thing if I need to.
So the rest of the party now sees this strange white fungal-like spider beast slowly lumber into the range of the light, and it moves 20 feet in your direction.
Okay.
And then, Jax, you doing anything?
I am not doing anything.
Panook, you're watching? Panook's watching. Era, you doing anything?
I'm just watching.
Just watching. Okay, Navaroth, second round.
All right. 1 second. Yeah, so I'll cast Night Speed on myself next. Give myself that nice haste bonus.
Boom.
And with that, I'm pretty much ready to go. So I will. I guess I'll just run in. And because I have haste, I have an extra action, which I will take to make an attack.
Alrighty. Kicking things off.
That's a 17 to hit.
17
I
hits.
I presume you won't die in the first 3 rounds, so I'm gonna go make some coffee.
Okay.
Okay.
Don't die in the first 3 rounds and prove me wrong.
That's 7 points of damage.
Alrighty. After hitting this creature for 7 points of damage, I know Panook just took a step away, but can everyone roll me another perception check, please?
$25.
22.
Okay, with those two, I think that covers the entire party anyway. Long story short, Neveroth, after you hit this creature, it shrieks pretty loudly. And through the echo of the tunnel, you can hear, distance away, more creatures shrieking back.
Oh, no.
But
Cool.
you're
It's a
unsure of the distance, but it does sound very distant.
Kill it fast.
We got Shrieker mushrooms, boys. And lady.
It's go, and you are now within melee range of it.
Yep.
So you see, although this thing seems to walk slowly, it attacks pretty fast as it slams into you twice.
Okay.
But with your knight speed, it still doesn't outpace you as it misses you twice.
All right.
With rolls like that. So, unless someone else wants to do anything, top of the round, you're up.
All right. I'm just gonna wail into this thing with all my attacks.
Go for it.
First attack, 21,
Hits.
and that's for 8 points of damage. Second attack, 19,
Hits.
and that's for 9 points of damage. Bonus action attack with the offhand, well, double saber, offhand, whatever. For another 19 on the, not on the die, total.
Still hits.
For 10 points of damage. And the hasted bonus attack. That's a 2 on the die. 8.
8 does not hit.
Okay. I will spend a force point to not buff my AC, but actually deal more damage. Roll a d6 and add that to the damage dealt. 2. It's something.
All right. So you just start wailing into this thing, and you definitely seem to be starting to make some marks in it. But it is going to blast out all around it a cloud of spores. I'm going to need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me, please.
Okie dokie. 14, 17.
All right. You start to feel the spores latch onto you, clinging onto you, starting to create these small, like static charges that try to restrain your movement, but you shake it off like they're nothing. And that was his
Alright.
action. So, go for it.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna do it again. Kick its butt. Dirty 20. Wow, way to roll a 1 on the damage. 5.
5. Alrighty.
12.
12 does not hit.
Okay. That's a 19 on the die
That absolutely hits.
for 12 points of damage. And that was the third attack, right? So I got one more.
Yep.
And I'll do a force empowered self to add a d6 to one of the attacks. 17 on the die. That'll hit, I'm sure.
Yeah.
6, 8 with the force and power total.
Alright. They're definitely starting to make some leeway on this thing. It's big and bulky, but it doesn't seem to be resistant in any way to your lightsaber, so. It's go. And it will start off trying to hit you with one of its slam attacks, which, okay. Grand total is a 25.
That'll hit.
First,
Then it goes ahead and takes the 15 psychic damage, if it takes psychic damage.
it definitely does.
All right.
So, with the one hit you do take from it, you would take 16 kinetic damage. It slams
All right.
into you.
I'm going to use my kinetic ward ability to reduce the damage by a d10 plus, so that's a 7 plus my sentinel level of 8. So 15. I take 1.
Okay. And then after successfully slamming into you, it's going to attempt to stab you with a hidden stinger you didn't know this thing had until right now.
No. Is that because
Oh,
you didn't know it?
no.
It didn't have it until just right now?
Ooh. Okay.
Sorry, fire truck. I'm just going to mute myself.
Well, that one is a nat 20.
Oh, no.
But this isn't as bad as it seems. Initial damage might suck, but the second part of this is a saber suck, so it doesn't matter. So, damage wise, you're gonna take 23 points of kinetic damage as you get stabbed by the stinger. And you need to make a constitution save for me, please.
All right. Well, hold on a second. Let me just, let me roll that constitution save. And you said it was 23 damage?
Yeah.
Constitution save 14 plus 3, 17.
Okay, that's good enough to make it, so nothing else happens.
All right.
You feel like it tried, well, you do sense that it stabbed you and tried to poison you in some way, but the poison, I don't know, apparently was very fucking weak because it did nothing.
Okie dokie.
Which makes it your turn.
Sweet. Get him. Oh, I rolled a 2. So that's not going to hit.
Nope.
16.
16 does hit.
All right. I'll go ahead and add the force and power now. $11.
11 damage.
Yeah.
Alright.
Third attack. 19 on the die
Definitely
for
hits.
7 points of damage. And fourth attack. I rolled another 2. I missed.
How you doing there, buddy? You good?
Yeah, I'm all right. I think I got this. Just got to watch out for weird stinger thingies that I didn't know they existed. This is a weird ass freaking plant.
You got this.
Alright, it is going to try to hit you with more slam attacks. You definitely see that there can't be much left of this thing. You're ripping into it pretty consistently. What is your current AC?
23. I haven't buffed it. It's just the haste buff that's giving me the +2.
Okay. So one slam attack does hit, but just barely. And the second one absolutely misses all day, every day. So for the one slam attack you do get hit with, you take 11 points of kinetic damage.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and try to reduce that with my kinetic ward. For 17.
Okay. You take no damage then.
Aha! See, I
But
got this, guy.
is that considered your reaction?
It is.
Okay. So it will now move 20 feet away from you as it is currently pretty close to dying.
Ah, bastard. Don't worry, I got this.
It is your turn. It is 20 feet away.
All right. I'm just gonna point my hands at it and go all Emperor Palpatine and go, infinite power, and just lightning bolt the motherfucker.
Nice.
Alrighty. That's, what, a dex save?
Yeah, deck save. 15 to beat.
Well, seeing as this thing, is
I'm sorry.
technically a slow lumbering plant, does not have good dex.
Yeah, actually, it's a 13 because it's a dark side power. It's not my my strong point.
Oh,
my
well,
strong
that
suit.
makes a load of difference when it rolled a 3 on the die, -1 because it has a -1 dex. So, yeah, roll your damage.
Yeah, it's got to find 8d6. Hold on.
Alrighty.
I have 2 here. I'm just gonna roll them 2 at a time. 10. 12, so 22. 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. 35, 40, 46, 50 total.
50 total. It's interesting you'd say that because it's now dead 3 times.
All right.
over. So, congratulations! The power of the card you drew pops, and you immediately ding.
All right. Just puts me at exactly what I need to hit the next level, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you are at exact. You were level 8,
Yeah.
so you are now
So-
at exactly level 9.
Got it.
And since we're going video game logic, that also means you're fully restored as if you were never in a battle in the first place.
Aha! Totally worth it.
So I will say for that one, I did make a roll to see how many of those things would show up, and it happened to be 1.
Oh, okay.
It was not specifically 1 for you, but it happened to be 1 for you.
Works for me.
So there you go.
Woohoo.
Excuse me while I level myself up.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's fair.
So we will keep an eye out as this thing does its thing.
Yep. And seeing as how that battle went relatively quickly, given the circumstances, it does take a while for it to gather its current load. About an hour total passes. Nothing else seems to happen during that hour, although every once in a while you do hear one of the shrieks in the distance of presumably a similar creature of the thing Navaroth just killed. And with that, the droid is now 1/5 full. And you now get the option to either A, say you're done, or go on to wave 2.
I mean, I'm pretty good to go if you guys are.
Yeah,
We'll
let's keep
continue
going.
with wave 2.
Alright, I will give you a moment to level up as I'm going to go get a quick thing of water. Be
Okay.
right back.
I'm almost done, mostly.
Okay.
Ooh, I get 4th level powers now.
So, Raph,
Jeez. Yeah.
in answer to your question, no. My new character will not be as tanky as you are.
Okay. I mean, I'm a turtle, so I guess that makes sense.
So when we go back to oh, I can't remember the name of it.
Origin?
Origin, yeah. When we go back there, I think I'm going to switch characters.
Okay.
Did you make one up already?
Yep. Been working on it. Actually, I had one at level 6. Excuse me. When you guys hit level 6, I created the base of him, and I just leveled him up to level 8.
Nice.
So he's ready to rock and roll.
Yeah, I'm actually working on a backup character right now myself in case I either feel like switching or something happens to Navaroth. I was actually looking at the Circle of Stars druid. I thought looked pretty
Nice.
cool.
I almost went with that one. That one.
Yeah, because I was like, I want to be like a space wizard or something like that. Not like a Jedi space wizard, but like an actual like fantasy wizard, but in space. And the Circle of Stars. I was looking at it. I was like, this is actually pretty cool. It's not a wizard, but close. It's
Yeah.
like a Stonehenge kind of druid.
So there he is. He's in the game chat.
Nice.
Awesome. So we'll have a turtle, an elephant, a bird,
And
And a
Jawa.
and a Jawa. The Jawa has animal companions.
Yeah.
Alrighty. I am just setting up wave 2 real quick. Why? Okay, so as the droid finishes up in this location, you follow it to a secondary location, and the process repeats. Do you guys want to keep the same initiative you guys had, or change it up?
We can change it up.
Yeah, I'm fine either way.
Yeah, I didn't even roll.
Okay, changing it up. Please roll.
All right, not bad.
I got the lowest I could get.
It's just 6.
Six.
I got a 12.
I'm like, Nav still got this.
Well, he's recently leveled, so it's all good.
You know, it's almost like we kind of didn't just reroll initiative. I guess between Panook and Arrow, who wants to go first? Since you both
I'll
got
go
6.
first.
Alrighty. Alrighty. So, you go and this part of the cave that is you're currently mining at is a bit smaller in diameter. Roughly, you're in a roughly 20-foot tube, but they go out into the darkness after 40 feet. With this initiative, you guys start to hear some skittering coming towards you. But before you see anything, they completely stop. And then almost appearing out of nowhere, a large-sized spider pops into existence next to you and next to each of you and goes in for a bite. One of them even attempting to bite the droid, but that thing's made of hard metal. So we'll see how well it does.
So, is it one next to me, one next to Pyro, or both?
Well, as the large size, there would be, assuming Pyro is relatively close to you.
He's right next to me.
Yeah, so one would appear in front of you two, since it's large size. It's next to both of you. But it will bite at you in this case. So going initiative order with the dice I've rolled, the one on Navaroth misses. Jax does a 17 hit.
Yes.
Okay. You take 5 points of piercing damage and need to make a con save for me, please.
Sorry, who was this on?
This is
On me.
Jax.
Okay. Sorry, I was distracted for a minute. just as a side note, guys, I can remove curses now.
Ooh.
Awesome.
I can also surround myself with a ball of lightning, but that's whatever.
It's an 18 total
For the con save?
for my con save. Yeah.
Okay, so you.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's a 16 total. For my con save.
Okay. You take 9 points of poison damage alongside the bite and aren't poisoned. Next up, Era, what's your AC?
23.
Okay, that one does hit you. Same thing,
Wow.
can you make a con save?
Sure. Ten.
Ooh, that's not good. Okay, you take 8 points of piercing damage and 12 points of poison damage as the spider bites you. And you are poisoned.
Cool.
And then Pinoc, what's your AC?
2000. No, it's not that great. It's actually 17.
Oh, well, that's much better than an 8 like he rolled, so you
Oh.
actually avoid it.
Hooray, die 20s.
And that was their surprise round. Nairoth, you up first. Big spider in front of you, tried to bite you.
All right, I'm going to use my new spell and have some fun. I'm going to cast Shocking Shield.
Shocking
It
shield.
surrounds me with a ball of lightning that sheds light in a bright light in a 10-foot radius, and then dim light in a 10-foot radius beyond that. And anything that attacks me in melee, as long as it's within 5 feet of me, takes 2d8 lightning damage.
Gotcha.
I am not still hasted, am I? Probably ran out by now.
How long does night speed last?
I think it's probably just a couple of rounds. I think. Let me make absolutely sure. Night speed. It's concentration up to a minute.
Then definitely not.
So more than a minute has passed then. Yeah.
Oh yeah, because after your fight with the one creature before, it took it took up to an hour for the
That's totally fair.
droid to finish.
In that case, I don't have any other actions that I can do, so I will. I'll stand next to Jax to try and defend him with my reactions.
Okay. Speaking of which, Jax, you are hasted still.
Okay.
From when you drank that soda.
Really?
Nice.
It's still going. Its duration is incredibly long for a reason.
Yeah. It's been a few days by now, isn't it?
Only technically.
Okay.
Assuming space travel is fast forwarded
Well-
for game mechanics sake.
We
Yeah.
do have we do have near the best engine.
Yeah.
So what if?
It doesn't
Cool.
move through time and space. It moves time and space around us.
Is it the Chuck Norris one?
That was a Futurama reference.
I mean, given a gameplay explanation, there's a good chance that the duration on the item he drank is in game time and not, or in real time as opposed to in game time.
Right.
Could be permanent. So yeah. All right. So that mean I could make an attack with the Pokemon and make an attack physically?
since you have an action and a hasted action. Yes, although
Okay.
it's not. I was just pointing that out. It is the spider's turn again.
Thought it was my turn.
No, I was just pointing out that you are still hasted since
Oh.
you are up next though. Since these spiders got a surprise round on you due to the nature of what they do, they're each going to attack you again. No, actually, they aren't going to attack you again. They're going to try to attack you again, but not with those rolls. Rolled below a 10 on 4d20s.
On 4d20.
Well, yeah, because there are 5 of them. They each attacked you. Except one of them attacked the droid again, because he's dumb. So I rolled them all,
Oh, okay.
and they...
So you're having the spiders go all at the same time. Okay.
Yeah, these ones, yeah. However, you do notice that the one that was attacking the droid disappeared. Because he's not getting anywhere with it. But the rest of them are still attacking, and Jax, it's now your go.
They all missed?
Yeah, they all missed. I rolled below a 10 on 4d20s. All 4 of them missed all of you.
Okay, so to be fair, I will use battle precog to up my armor, which I didn't do last time. And then as my hasted action, I will use the attack action with Pyroar. Give him the command to attack the spider with Fire Fang.
Okay. Go for it.
That's a 15 plus 7 is a 22.
Yeah, that hits.
$21 points of fire damage.
£21, you say?
I do.
Alrighty, that one is hurt. Anything else?
I took an action, a bonus action. I'll hit it with the bucket.
Bucket attack.
Make a DC strength. Strength saving throw. DC 13.
It failed.
All right. I don't know if spiders could get knocked prone, but it takes 4 points of bludgeoning damage and is knocked prone.
Okay, well, it doesn't seem like they have a condition immunity to being prone, so it's knocked prone.
Woohoo!
You said 4 points?
4 points. As it gets hit with a gust of geyser of water. So you know how that song goes, right?
Which one?
Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Yeah.
Okay.
That's metal.
Era, you're up.
Um,
Time to punch a big spider.
Yep. So 2 attacks at disadvantage.
Yep.
Does a
I'll be right back. I should be back before the next round.
15 hit?
Wait. What's At disadvantage / advantage, what did you say?
15 with disadvantage on the first one.
Oh, right, because you're poisoned.
Mhm.
15 still hits.
Cool. I would like to do a stunning strike, please.
That's a con save.
Yes, DC 16.
How's a 9?
Fail.
Alrighty, he's stunned.
And he takes 10 points of damage.
Ooh.
And then I'm going to punch him again, this time straight roll. Oh no. Does a 12 hit?
A 12 actually doesn't hit. Just below what you needed.
Cool. And then I'm going to do a flurry of blows. For my first attack, I'm going to switch it up and do a hand of healing. So I'm going to punch myself to. What is this? To cure my poison. And I take 8 points of healing.
Okay.
And then my last attack will be at advantage because I am no longer poisoned.
Alrighty.
Natural 20.
Yeah, that hits.
Alright, so base is 6. Oh, another 6. So 17 points total for my last blow.
Alrighty. And that's it.
That's what you get for poisoning me. Yeah, and I'm done.
Pinnock.
So just because it's all theater of the mind, I'm thinking of doing where's the flame spell? Hold on. I'm thinking of doing a flame sweep, which is the 15-foot cone. So I'm just wondering how many of these spiders I could get in that cone, since it's, you know what I mean, like without baking the group.
Alright. Give me just a flat d20 roll.
Okay. 16.
16.
Yeah.
Alright. In this scenario, since it's close quarters, with a 16, I'll say benefit of the doubt. You could get 3 of them.
Okay. How big are they roughly in size again?
Large. Which
Okay.
is 10 by 10.
I'm gonna kind of pump up level, so I'm gonna cast it second level, which means it does 4d6 instead of 3d6. Let me just see, make sure it's the right amount of damage. Yeah, so I'm gonna do it at level 1 second. Hold on.
I'm back, by the way.
Alright.
Okay, so yeah, basically the 3 have to make a save. I'm gonna roll 4d6 damage because again I'm casting at second level.
It's a
I
deck
like to do
save,
the
right?
damage. Yeah, 15
Okay.
is the number.
And
Wow,
a creature
high
that's
damage to fuck.
stunned automatically fails deck saves?
I think so. I'm not a rules guy, so I'm gonna ask Tom. The base damage is 16, by the way.
I got it right here. Hold on. Oops. Guess not. Open. Person who is stunned.
Yeah.
Fails strength and dex saves.
Yes.
Okay. So
Enemy attacks have advantage.
Yeah, so it's 16 base damage again for whoever is hit.
the one that was stunned just got burnt up.
Yay! Panook used fire.
Good job.
And so do two other of the spiders get hit. The one in front, specifically the one in front of you, and the one in front of Navroth happen to get hit with this blast, dealing considerable damage.
Okay.
Which leads us top of the round, Navroth. There's a spider in front of you.
All right, I'm gonna hit it. Yeah, I'm just gonna make an attack round against it.
Alrighty.
That's a 3 on the die. Probably not. 10,
Probably not. Yeah, definitely not. Not with a 10.
and that's a 2 on the die. Well, there goes my winning streak there. 17 on the die. That'll probably hit.
There we go.
I had to wait until the last attack. 11 points of damage. And as part of my attack action, I am going to use Saber Ward on myself and spend a using my Protector ability, spend a force point to extend that to the person standing next to me, which will be Jax.
Okay.
So it gives you resistance to physical attacks, essentially.
Alrighty, sounds good.
Yep, that's it for me.
Alright. The spiders go. Navroth, the one in front of you, will attempt to bite.
All right.
Definitely not hitting.
Okay.
It's fair. And then a little scared of you after you smacking it and you being charged with lightning, pops out of existence.
Oh. Oh.
The one on Jax and Pyroar will actually change its attack to Pyroar since that's where the damage is coming from. Actually, he's knocked down. So he will get up first and do that. What's Pyroar's AC?
It is a 16, but he will use Noble Roar. He let out a stunning roar that intimidates your foe. When targeted by an attack, he can use his reaction to impose disadvantage on the attack roll.
Okay. It wasn't gonna matter, but yep, I rolled higher the second time, so it still misses. And then
Yeah.
he too will pop out of existence. The one in Era is dead. However, the one that popped out of existence last time reappears in front of you, Era, and will go in for an attack. Ooh, this one might hit. Does a 19 hit you?
Nope.
Okay, it does not hit. It tried to. And then last one on Panook, who just got burned.
May he miss.
He did in fact miss.
Woo!
I am
He
not
did the
rolling
right
well.
thing.
But he too pops out of existence, meaning, as far as you guys can tell, there is one spider.
Okay.
And
Damn,
Jax, you're up.
spiders.
Jax.
How far is this spider from Pyroar?
No more than 30 feet, seeing it as I imagine you guys relatively clumped up next to the droid you're trying to defend. So,
Yes.
the spider is pretty close. Not necessarily in melee range, but not necessarily out of range attack range.
Okay, so Pyroar will use Ember.
Alrighty.
That's a net 20. Ooh. So he's going to take 16 and 12. It's 28 points of fire damage, and he is burned.
Alrighty.
He's burnt.
Anything else?
Is he still up?
After that, yeah, this one hasn't been hit.
All right, so then make a strength saving throw as I geyser him as well.
Okay. He falls prone.
And he takes 3 points of water damage.
Alright.
Oh, I'm sorry, bludgeoning damage.
It's water damage. It's water bludgeoning.
Yes. So it
Uh,
cools off some of that fire.
hasted action?
Burn it. Hasted action.
Shoot him. Or, I don't know.
I'll pull out my blaster and shoot him.
Alright.
But he's prone now.
At disadvantage because he's prone now.
All right, does a 18 hit?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so I have savage attack on this. I rolled 2 1s.
Oh,
Sounds like you have to
So-
take a 1.
Sounds like I have to take a 1. So I
Yep.
take a 1, and 4 is 5 points of damage.
Alright. Era, you're up, and there's one prone, burned in front of you.
Excellent. I'm gonna punch it.
Okay.
I rolled a net 1 and a natural 20.
Alright, that one's dead.
I'm like, oh. Whoops.
You do one of those really wide swings where you at first completely miss, but then you swing all the way around and still connect anyway, and you're just like, I totally meant to do that.
Yep.
tornado
Um,
kick.
And then I guess I will use a key point for patient defense. And that'll be my turn.
Okay. Panook, you're up, and there currently do not seem to be any targets.
I don't know what to do then. Yeah, because everything looks like it's popped out of existence, right? Or dead.
Yeah.
Prepare yourself for an incoming attack.
I guess I'll take the dodge action. That's about all I can do. I prepare. You land on the balls of my feet. dodging back and forth. Like you can see his little bit moving side to side.
Come over towards me, so in case it pops out
Okay,
to attack you, I can try
I'll
to
do that.
deflect it.
I'll do that.
Okay. Neveroth.
I will also take the dodge action, I suppose.
All right. Let's see who the lucky person who isn't going to get attacked is. All right. First up, Navarok, one pops up in front of you and goes in for a bite at disadvantage.
Do it, I dare ya.
With your high AC, even though he rolled pretty consistently, still misses.
Damn it. I want to do light damage to something.
One pops up against Era, who same stick. Again, rolls extremely consistently, but too low to hit. And last one actually pops up in front of Paduk. So there's two in front of Navaroth and Paduk.
Okay.
What? Okay, what the fuck are my dice today? I'm getting trolled by chance. I rolled 3 attack rolls at disadvantage. They were 3 different numbers on 6 dice. So
So you got 3 pair.
yeah, none of which hit, by the way.
Okay, good.
But 2 10s, 2 9s, and 2 6s.
You guys are just, I guess you're a little bit dizzy from all that teleporting, huh?
Yeah, maybe. So that leaves Jax. You're up.
Is there a way to get 2 of them in a line, seeing that one's in front of Panuk and one of them's in front of Navaroth?
In this situation, especially since they are large creatures, yes.
All right, so Pyroar will move so that he gets 2 of them in a line, and then he will hyper beam.
Yeah.
Okay.
You need to make excuse me, DC 15 dexterity saves.
No. One of them made it, one of them didn't.
Okay, day. Hyper beam. $32 points of damage. So the one who saves takes half. That would be 16 points. The one who didn't save, it takes 32 points.
Okay. That's going to be a double kill.
There's a nice little hole, 5 foot wide, goes through both of them.
All right. There's still one left. What else are you doing?
Is it within 30 feet?
Yeah.
I will blast it with my blaster.
Go for it.
19 on the die.
That hits.
Let's see if I get something better than 2 1s. Oh, I got a 3 and a 1. Yay! So that's 7 points of energy damage. And then make a DC 13 strength save.
It nat 20'd.
Okay. So this time the rain didn't wash the spider out.
Not only did it not push it down, but because of its nat 20, it somehow missed it entirely. Ooh, spooky.
Wow. Did it phase just enough so that the water went right through it?
Yeah, maybe it did.
No, it's secretly a daddy long leg, so it just stood up straight and the water went between its legs.
There you go. There you go.
That would be like, all right, Yuri, make a make a 13, DC 13, just strength save. See if you get hit by the water. But no. All right, that's all I got.
All right, Era, you're up.
So the one in front of me's still up. So I gotta punch it.
Do it.
$16 for the first. Does a 13 hit for the second?
A 13 does hit.
So 9 points for the first one. And 11 for the second.
Oh. Okay. How do you want to do this?
It pops in front of me. I take a step back and then bam, right in its face. Don't scare me like that.
I hate spiders.
They do. They're creepy. And then for my bonus action, I'll do nothing.
Okay. Well, with that, there no longer seems to be trouble, as that was the last of them.
We did it.
Yay.
Not too bad.
Yeah, I could go for another round.
Yeah, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. Well, after another hour, the droid manages to complete this section, filling up to 40% capacity. But do you choose to move on?
We do. The droid took no damage, right?
It did not. Not that you could see.
Okay.
So again, I have to ask. Do you want to keep the same initiative, or shall we change it up again?
Let's change it up. No need to.
Canuck votes for changing it on account of his extremely low roll.
Okay. Um. So between Nav and Era, who
Sorry.
My dex is 17.
Mine's a 20.
Okay, you go first.
Gotcha.
all right then, an actual change in order. Who would have guessed? So you move on to the third section. The cave opens back up a bit more room to breathe than last time, and a strange static starts to fill the air as more skittering comes towards you, and this time bringing some sort of electrical charge with them. But
Uh-huh.
no surprise around on their part. So, them currently being outside the range of your light, I will give you each a preparation round.
How many of them are there?
You currently
Sure.
do not know.
Okay.
Okay, so I can't see any of them, right?
Right now, no. Here's another opportunity to self buff since an hour has passed since the last battle.
Do you recover? And since it's been an hour, is that a short rest?
You guys didn't necessarily short rest.
Okay,
Um,
it's just been an hour has passed.
yeah.
Well, since the combat is imminent, I will mirror image.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast that shocking shield again.
Shocking shield. Jax and Era, any preemptive buff or spell you want to do?
I will withdraw Pyroar and bring out Abomasnow.
Okay.
I have no prep stuff. I'll I'll just put my mask back on.
Okay.
We're inside, right? We're not outside.
You're inside the light and inside a cave.
Okay.
Okay. So, the enemies go. And go they do. So, all right. You see 4 large yellow spiders start to enter the light, and from a distance of 40 feet away, shoot out these electrified red webs.
These are Pokemon, aren't they?
Quite possibly. At each of you, and one at the droid. So, starting off, Navaroth, one at you.
All right. Is it an attack roll or like a?
It's technically a ranged attack roll, but they miss.
Okay.
Era. One at you. Alright, that's 2 toots in a row. They also miss.
Yeah.
Third one on Jax. Actually, hold on. Let me. Nope, yeah. This one's on Jax. Okay. Fourth one on Pinook. Fucking Jesus Christ. And I'll say last one, instead of on the George, is actually on
All right.
Abomasnow. What's Abomasnow's DC? Or AC?
15.
Oh my god, one of them actually fucking hit. That's crazy. So Abomasnow gets hit with an Electro Web. Okay, so
What type of attack is it?
it's a ranged attack? Or electric type
Electric attack? Okay. Thank you.
Abomasnow, it will take 15 points of electric damage, and his movement speed is reduced by 5 feet.
Hold on. He has resistance to electric attacks, so he's only taking 7, right?
Sure.
Okay.
And with that, Era, you're up first.
So they're 40 feet ahead of us.
They're 40 feet ahead of you, and they all fired an electro web, which only one of them hit.
Well, I'm gonna fly 40 feet up to them,
Alrighty.
and I'm gonna punch the first one I come to.
Go for it.
Does an 18 hit?
An 18 does hit.
Stunning strike.
Alright, got a 19.
Saves. He takes 7 points of bludgeoning damage. And I punch him again. Does a 15 hit?
15 does hit.
For 6 points of damage.
Alright.
And for my bonus action, I'm gonna, for my bonus action for the one of the ones I'm not hitting. So I don't know the one next to it.
Okay.
I'm going to use my equilibrium style, and I'm gonna buff my AC if he hits me by 3.
So if the other one hits you, your AC goes up?
Yes.
Gotcha. Fair enough. Navaroth.
All right, so they're 40 feet away, so I can't really reach them, but I'll move up my 30 feet to get closer to them, and I'm going to use Saber Ward on myself.
All right, move up 30 feet and Saber Ward. Gotcha. That's it.
Yep, that's it.
Pinook, you're up.
Since they're 40 feet away, I will use my ridiculous dagger, my vibroblade, and I will hurl it upon them. And it will return to me. Since we did in short rest, I don't have the staggering oscillator. I rolled 1. I believe that's going to be a miss. Just saying. That's what I
Okay.
believe.
So luckily you have this on a chain of some sort because you
Yeah,
throw
yeah,
your
those-
dagger and it goes into the darkness.
Wait, what?
All right, that's it. Jax.
Okay, so I'm gonna drop the bucket at my feet and pull out my Pokédex.
Okay.
It's within 50 feet, so yes.
Yep. One
Registers
second.
the Pokemon in the Pokédex and reveals the base SR and some brief facts about it. Pokemon?
All right, so you scan it. Pokedex comes up with Galvantula. They employ an electrically charged web to trap their prey. While it is immobilized by shock, they leisurely consume it. Pleasant. But this is the Pokemon Galvantula. And that is your random fact.
Okay. So, Abomasnow. We'll use Powdered Snow Attack.
Powdered snow.
Powdered Snow.
That's range 40 feet at least.
Yes.
Okay.
And of course, I need an 18 or better to freeze it. I get a 17. 17 plus 8 is 25.
25 does hit.
I do 16 points of cold damage.
16. Gotcha.
As a bonus action, he will use Ice Shard.
Okay.
Does a 15 hit?
A 15 does hit.
For 10 points of ice damage.
Alrighty.
Hasted action.
Yeah.
Actually, take that 10 damage back. I use my bonus action for the
Pokedex.
Pokédex. Yeah.
Alright.
We will toss a Pokeball at it.
I'm guessing the one you hit twice, right?
Hit the one I hit once. Yes.
Yeah, the one you hit once with a Pokedex and then hit once with a move.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. We'll use a Dusk Ball because we're in a
You
dark
are in a
area.
cave. So, all right. I got the catch DC.
To 16 on the die. Plus 10 is a 26. Plus 12 is a 38.
Okay, so you throw the Dusk Ball. You see it capture this Galvantula, falls to the ground. It's still relatively at the edge of the light, although Navaroth did move up, so you can see it. You see it wiggle once, wiggle twice, wiggle 3 times. Ding! It's captured.
Yay! Huzzah!
And then it's the top of the round. So, first one on Era is going to use a move. Or try to, at least. Second one is actually going to attempt to still target Navaroth with a move. Navaroth, I'm going to need you to make a con save for me, please.
Con save. All right. That's an 18 on the die.
Okay, it attempts to paralyze you with Thunder Wave, but you're already pretty electrically charged, so it doesn't happen.
I'm just like, really? Lightning Turtle, come on.
Banuk, the one that tried you missed before is going to attempt to shoot at you again.
Okay.
And this time with an 18.
That'll hit.
But you have your mirror images up, I believe.
Right. So I'm just gonna roll those.
Yeah, so
I
it
think you
might
need
not.
8 or higher. Yeah, I got an 18, so it's a mirror image winks out of existence.
Alright, mirror image gets wrapped up by electric webs and then shocked into nothingness. And then the final one targeting Jax.
There were only 4 of them, I thought.
There are 5 total.
Oh, there were 5. Okay.
Yeah, and this is the 4th one. It's going to launch an electric web at you, Jax, with a 19 on the die, so I believe that hits.
That will hit, yes.
Dealing 16 points of electric damage, and your movement speed is reduced by 5 feet. Era, you're up.
Kick its
So-
ass.
There's still 4 of them, right?
There's still 4 of them.
I'm gonna keep punching.
Yep. Punchy, punchy.
16.
16 hits.
Another 16.
Still hits, surprisingly enough.
So for the first is 7 points of damage. And the second is 11. then I'll punch it a third time.
Alrighty.
26
Yep.
for 9 points of damage.
Alrighty. This one's definitely looking hurt. Neveroth.
All right. I will move up the rest of the way to get in combat with the one that Era has been fighting,
Okay.
and I'm going to go ahead and try to finish it off. Kill secure.
Alrighty.
That's a 23.
23 hits.
For 6 points of damage.
Alright.
Second attack. 14.
14 just misses.
Okay. And third attack. 18 on the die. For 9 points of damage.
Alright. That one is taken care of.
All right. And that will be my turn.
Alright. Pinook.
How far is the nearest one from me?
40 feet.
Still 40.
Yeah.
I will attempt to throw again. This time a lot more accurately.
Alright. Let's see it.
I got a 5, which is better than a 1, but probably still a miss.
Alright. So this time you throw it a lot more accurately into the darkness.
Hooray! Magic missile.
Jax.
All right, hold on 1 second. Okay, I will do the same thing I did last time.
Okay.
I will powder snow the one that attacked me.
Alright.
16 on the die. 16 and 8 is 24.
Hits.
And then I'll bonus action Ice Shard.
Okay.
For 14 plus 8 is at 22.
Hits.
Right. For 29 points of damage total.
Alrighty.
I will pick up my bucket of water, even though I can't use it. My hasted action, I will shoot it with my blaster.
Oh, you mean hasted action? Not gonna capture a second one?
No, I don't need a second one.
Okay.
Sure. Now I get the nat 20. Could I use that one? Make it frozen? No. Why would I do that?
What's the DC for the bucket again?
No, I'm not using the bucket.
Oh.
I'm using my blaster.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Oh, Remember when I rolled 2 1s before? Now I got 2 6s. So,
Sounds like you're still gonna have to take a 1.
wow.
Ouch.
Start off at 10. It's got 16 points of damage.
16. Ooh, buddy. Alrighty.
29 and 16. Wow. Not bad.
Top of the round.
No, so Cole, I couldn't use the bucket because
Right.
Abominable used his ice shard
Right.
as a bonus action. So I just picked the bucket back up.
Gotcha. Alright, the Galvantulas go at the top of the round. They will both attempt to attack Era and Navaroth respectively. So first one on Era. Second one on Navaroth. Alright. Navaroth, any chance you could just say your AC was a 3? Because that's all I've been rolling against you.
Sorry.
Era, however, this time he actually rolled well and that will hit. So you get hit with an absorb attack.
So nice.
For 8 points of grass damage. And this one is full HP, so it doesn't even get the healing effects of absorb. Fantastic. And then the third one that almost just got a beatdown from Jax is going to nope, and leave. Effectively defeated. Which means, Era, there's one in front of you.
So there's only 2 left now?
There's only 2 left.
Okay. Just nothing fighting Panook? You took care of that one?
They pretty much showed up in a firing line, and at this point, you've taken 3 out of the 3 out of the firing line, and the other 2 walked up to the firing line.
Okay.
So none of them got a chance to go up to Panook. They just shot at him.
That's the way I like it.
Alright. So the one in front of Nav and I is still up, correct?
There's 2 of them. One in front of each of you.
Yeah, the one you were fighting before is down. But now another one took its place, and a third one is in front of Navaroth.
Gotcha.
But you guys are both close enough to attack either or from each other, so.
Since they both haven't been hit, I'll just whack the one in front of me.
Alrighty.
Or not. That's a 13 for the first.
A 13 is not going to cut it for these guys.
22 for the second.
22 will.
For 8 points of damage, I will Flurry of Blows
Yup.
and smack it twice, maybe.
Pow. Alrighty.
18 and 18.
I think only one of those 18s hit. No. Yeah, no, it's 2 hits.
10 for the first, 6 for the second.
Nice. Alrighty. Navaroth.
All right, I'll attack the same one.
Focus fire.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's a 17 on the die and a 1 on the damage for a total of 5. Then second attack. 16 to hit.
16 will hit.
Okay. For 9 points. And third attack if it's still standing.
It is.
Ooh, that's a 3 on the die. Probably not. 10 total.
10 won't do it.
Okay. I will do saber ward myself and spend a force point to extend the benefit to Era.
All right.
Thank you, thank you.
Pinook, round 3.
Okay, how many left now?
There are 2. 2 left.
All right, I'll try the knife to closest one. We'll see what happens this time.
All right.
Whoops, hold on, that's not my roll.
Let's do it.
I'm determined. Oh, I got another 1. You know what? Can I use my? I can't use my inspiration after the fact, can I?
With a 1, you probably still
Oh, we're
won't
not doing
make it.
inspiration, right?
Yeah.
All right, we'll just call that a miss.
Well, unbeknownst to everyone else, Pinook is fighting the real monster.
I'm fighting the monster in my mind.
Little does everyone else know, Pinook is taking out a horde of monsters right now, and he's winning. All right, Jax, you're up.
Okay. Abomasnow and I will angle ourselves so that we could get a better angle on these two,
Okay.
and we will do the same thing. Powder Snow for a dirty 20.
All right.
An Ice Shard for a 23.
All right.
For a total of 16 points on the one I guess that was in front of Navaroth. The way I'm picturing it,
Yup.
that Ares is on his right side,
Yep.
and there's one in front of her, and then there's one in front of him, and they were attacking the one in front of her, so I'm attacking the one in front of it.
Yep.
Then Blaster. Blaster's a 13 plus 8. It's a 21. 4, 2, and 4 is 6 points of energy damage.
All right. The 2 left up. They still seem to have some fight in them. So they're gonna go after Era and Navaroth with another attack.
Alrighty.
Okay, in a surprising turn of events, the one on Era misses, but the one on Navaroth hits.
Whoa.
Crazy.
Wow.
So, Navaroth, you're going to take, but I suspect you're actually not going to take,
Hey, what makes you say that?
10 points of bug damage. As you've been fury cutted.
Okay. Well, I'm going to. I rolled a 1 on the kinetic ward, so I reduce it by. I'm level 9, 10. So. Oh, plus my dexterity modifier, so a lot more than 10.
Alright, then you in fact take no bug damage then.
But because I'm currently on lightning, that's a thing. I just made that up.
On lightning.
Yeah, it's like on fire, but lightning.
Yeah.
It takes 6 points of lightning damage, which is probably resistant to, if not immune.
Uh,
lightning
given that we are simplifying damage types to include Pokemon damages, your lightning damage is in fact considered electric damage, and it is in
Yeah.
fact resistant.
That totally makes sense.
But it is only resistant and not immune, so we'll still take half that.
All right. I'm just happy to use my new spell.
It's a pretty cool spell. All right. Well, that's their 2 goes. So, Era, you're up.
Gonna keep punching it till it stops moving. Oh, 21 for the first. 24 for the second.
All right.
9 damage for the first. 10 for the second.
Okay, that one's down.
And I'll switch over and I'll just punch the last one once.
Okay.
Up a lot. 27
Yeah, that hits.
for 8 points.
Alrighty. That one is still up, but it's the last one up. Navaroth.
All right. I will engage and
Oh, when's the wedding?
destroy. 17 on the die for 9 points of damage. 2 on the die, so nothing. Shit, what's my bonus? $13 total. So probably
13 does not hit.
Okay. And that was 3 attacks. Alright.
Ooh.
Same thing. I'm gonna Saber Ward, spend 1 point, extend it to Era, who's as long as she's within 5 feet of me.
Okay. I will say that even though I did simplify damage types, Pokemon element types aren't necessarily basic damage in Saber Ward's sense, but noted anyway.
Okay.
I would say if
I mean,
they do normal type damage, that could be reduced because it's normal or fighting type damage as well. But
Yeah, because it's let me see. It's not just physical damage. It's kinetic, energy, or ion damage.
yeah, well, we'd have to see case by case.
Yeah, so it depends on the attack. Like if it were an electric attack, I would argue that energy would fall under that category.
Or even ion.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
Although energy
But-
could encompass a lot of things technically.
Yeah.
So
So it's up to your discretion. I'll leave it to. Because we're muddling the lines here. So
this is true. Well, it hasn't necessarily been brought up yet. Oh, I guess almost was. Whatever. Not that big a deal as of right now. All right, Panook, you're up.
Yes.
One left.
40 feet away still, right?
40 feet away.
Maybe just I need to go up and melee him, but no, I'm not going to do that. I'm
You
for the knife
you got
again.
any guaranteed to hit spells you can throw at
I
him?
do, but I'm trying not to use up the spell points. I want to save them. So this is the. I could go to the submachine gun. I just don't think it'll do much better. Because my knife is actually. I'm going to use the knife again. Oh, now I got a natural 20. So take that.
Oh, Puduk from downtown.
I was just. I was just warming up. Apparently, it was hiding in that die somewhere. Yeah, that was a nat 20. That's crazy. There's no critical hits, right?
No, there absolutely is. Yeah.
Oh, there are. So I should roll again to hit.
You don't have
Oh,
to
no,
confirm. You crit. Yeah.
I don't know how. I don't know how.
Fucking max plus roll damage wise.
Got you. So wow. So max plus max. So it's but I'm only adding my bonuses one time, right?
Correct.
Max plus max is probably gonna do it though.
Yeah.
So
Because 3
describe to
dex and 3 proficiency is 8, and it's 14 damage.
yeah. All right. Describe how you want to get this new glory kill of final shot.
So
Hmm.
it'll just go. It'll be Mortal Kombat like. It'll just go right into his head, kinda, and then it's a vibro. It's a vibro dagger. So when I yank it out, it'll just come through the top of the head and it'll collapse. Like it'll go straight through
Okay.
into the head and wing. I'll just fling it up with the chain so that it comes flying out the top.
So, in an effort to show that Pinook was in fact here this fight and was in fact helping, you see the dagger go directly past Era Nevroth into the center of this Galvantulus skull, vibrating, turning the insides into smoothies, and then retracting to Pinook triumphantly.
Yeah, with potential Mortal Kombat gore style fatality.
And
I'm gonna-
Over here.
It is a
Having-
video game, so
Having witnessed that and just the dagger passing right between me and Era into this thing's skull and back to him, I'm gonna slowly turn, look at Pinook, and just start doing the slow like.
He's just holding this like really super bloody, like now not it's not going vibroblade, it's just covered in gook. And he just looks at you. And he
Nice
gives like a
shot.
thumbs up with his other hand. It's free. After 2.5 hours of gameplay.
Alrighty. So, seeing as how I have to get up early for work tomorrow and we are in between rounds, I think, although it's a little bit early, this might be a good place to call it for the night.
Yeah, that's perfect because I was gonna have to get up and I'm reading to my son soon anyway. So I'm good, man. It was fun to, even though I wasn't hitting at all, it was fun to live vicariously through the rest of your combat.
Hey, you got the final glory kill.
Yeah, I take the joy in the team effort. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Any of the glory kill, of course. Fun. Glory / gory kill.
Hope you guys had fun. Next
So,
time
just-
we will.
just- Complete what we were doing. Do we spend the hour and get the third?
Yeah, no,
Call.
you do. You're up to 3 out of 5, and next time we play, it'll be up to you if you want to stop there and take your 3 out of 5 or keep going. But
Okie doke.
I will be saving how much XP you have for next time, or at least until you decide to leave, and then I'll give it all to you in a lump sum. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the wave combat.
So
Yeah.
we did it.
Thanks for playing.
Nice, man.
Yeah.
Catch you next week.
Take care, guys.
Bye.
Have a good night.
Good night, everybody.
Night.